Yeah, so I just wanted to run you through the new starter app on KISSFlow just because it's going to involve you guys to an extent. So the employment type's pretty straightforward. This is the back end, so this is the setup space, but obviously it's a salary, casual, or temporary contract, mostly salary and casual. Section B is just the details, pretty simple and straightforward. Date of birth, email address, if there's any visa requirements. Section C is when you expect them or when they're expected to start. Location being a list of all the venues. Department, front of house or back of house, pretty straightforward. Position title, self-explanatory. Manager's details, whoever's putting this new starter on. Industry level, HR will determine the actual level, but the intent here is to try and get as much information that affects that. So things like, obviously, if they have a qualification, rostering, stock control, those items, if they're under 19, obviously affects the award, as does if they're serving alcohol if they're under 19. So that's pretty straightforward for the managers to complete. If it's a full-time employee, there's the salary considerations that we need to take care of. This is where it becomes lies of your responsibility in relation to the venue and personal assets. So the idea is for them, the manager, to select what's required. If they require uniforms, safe codes, or venue keys. If they do, which one of those do they require? So it's just a checklist. How many uniforms, what sizes. This section here will only appear to you, Eliza. It basically says, well, this is the date I supplied the uniforms and any comments you might have in there. So the idea is to try and get a central repository of uniforms. It can be here in the office if it needs to be. You can contact us so we can ship those, but I just wanted to go through yourself so that we've got some idea exactly where those uniforms are at. IT assets, this will be dealt with Katie. So if there's an employee that requires an email address when they're onboarded, it can be selected. If there's any other IT assets, so that includes logins, email addresses, logins to KISSFlow, maybe a laptop in certain circumstances, and much the same. When that information is provided, the date's selected and comments done. Manager's acknowledgement. I'll take you to the next step, which is where the workflow goes. I'll do that in another one, hang on.